Okay, until now, we have seen different types of object-oriented principles, and also we go each and every principle inside and understand different types of each principle, and also for each principle there are different rules altogether will be fixed to that. So we have seen each and everything right now, right? Uh, can anyone tell me like what is a runtime polymorphism? Guys, uh, Amitabh, what is a runtime polymorphism?
As the name suggests, polymorphism means many forms. So runtime polymorphism means when we have implemented, we have extended any class or interface, then the class and interface get overridden in another class. So if we create an object for the parent class, and while creating the object, if we change the constructor to parent or child, then we can get the output as we wish. Like if we want the implementation of the parent class, then we will go for the we will create an object for the parent and we will give the constructor of the parent. And if we want the output of the child class, then while creating the object, we will create the object for the parent, but with the help of the child constructor.
Okay, uh, that's fine.
And also well, and also polymorphism can be done by the method overriding. So while we method overriding, so while creating the methods, if we give different parameters to a same method with same signature line, then also that would be called a compile time polymorphism, because at the compile time we have to give those keys, those parameters to compile the program successfully.
There is a one simple thing changes, Amitabh. Okay, you're telling about for a one method, there are different parameters you are saying, and that is a method overriding. Is it a overriding or
Overloading.
You said overloading?
I don't know. Actually, I didn't mind, but maybe I was wrong. But that would be overloading. Method overloading.
That should be a overload. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's good. That's correct. Okay. Now, this one is very pretty much understandable, right? You have the left side will be there is a class or an interface, and right side you can have a constructor of a same class, or a constructor of a implemented class, or a constructor of a extended class. Anything can be happen, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Now, this is the scenarios we already seen, and also we are pretty much familiar of what we did all these examples, and we are pretty much understand this concept, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, the same concept is extendable furthermore. Now, I'll say, okay, so I have an implement class here. Okay, interface 1 and interface 2 here. For example, interface 1 obj equal to new Is this correct? Line number 64?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
That's good.
Yes, sir.
Now you are saying this is an interface and you're
Class.
In constructor.
you're taking the class constructor.
Class constructor.
Right.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now, don't you think this is the name of the interface, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So, and this is the class name. Okay.
Yes.
Right. Now,
Yes.
for example, I have this implement class. In the implement class, I have what do you mean by this?
Constructor.
Constructed.
Constructed.
Parameters.
Parameterized constructor.
Okay. Now I can able to use so when I'm creating object, I need to create with a parameter, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so because it has been implemented with the parameter, correct?
Yes.
Sir, the constructor that yes, we have to give a string there.
Okay, now this is the one thing we have did. So we are passing the parameter. So that means like, so while creating a object for this interface based on this implementation class has a as a constructor, parameter constructor. That means like it's a overload constructor we have, so that you can able to pass the parameter here, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is
Yes.
what we are doing. So at what instance we need to pass a parameter as a string or integer. We will see in terms of in terms of the class. Based on the class, so we will act it. For example, I have one more overload constructor which takes integer. Okay. Now, if I create an object here, I can send here integer or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Possible.
Can I
Yes,
send?
Yes.
Able to do, right? So I say here. So I can able to, so based on the class which is been implemented over there, so by seeing the constructors over there, so we'll understand, okay, I can create an object for this class by sending a string, by sending a integer, by sending the double. So what are the different data types it's gonna be support? We are gonna be give it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you understand clearly, like we can able to send the data types here. Okay. Now the same thing you can remember here. We'll use this one into the another concept. Now today's class, we are going to be discuss about a new concept called collections. Okay.
Yes.
This is so easy and so tough. Both the things will be there. Why I'm saying so easy, why I'm saying so tough means, if you understand the yesterday's, I mean last week's session clearly, then it is so easy. If you did not understand last week's session, then it will be so tough. Okay. Now I'll come to here. This is a chart. Okay. This chart deals with our total collections package in Java. All collections package in Java. Okay. If you know this one, you are the super duper in the collections. Okay. And we will not use everything. Okay. In the collections, we will not use everything, but we use few things, but depends on our requirement. If you want to use any different types of collections, we will use it by checking the internet and understanding what is the use of that collection. We will use that. Okay. What I mean is, for example, if I want to use a string, I will use a string. If I want to use an integer, I will use integer, right? In the same way, we have different types of collections here. So depends on our requirement. We use all whichever the requirement it satisfies, we will take it up those constructors. I mean those collections. Okay. Now this blue box and the green box we have. This blue box defines an interface. Okay. This blue box defines an interface. This green box defines a class. These are the classes and these are the interface. Okay. And
Yes, sir.
now this dotted lines shows implements. This strong line shows extents. Okay. Basically, class will do extents. Interface will do implement.
Implements.
Okay. Interface to interface will do extents.
Extend.
Okay. Right? So this is the things
Yes.
we already know about it. Now we'll come to the point here. Okay. Iterable is the total base constructor. This is the class will be very base. Okay. Now the collection is another interface which is extends from the iterable. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Now, so that means iterable has a 10 methods, collection has another 10 methods. So what it does, like these 10 methods of iterable, they are giving here in the collection too. Okay, right?
Yes.
So in the collection, how many methods are there now?
20.
20 methods, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now what happened? From the collection, this collection been implemented, I mean been extended in another 3 interfaces. One is list, queue, set. Okay. So collection has how many methods now?
3 methods.
20.
Sorry, 20.
20 methods. Now in the list, another 5 methods. In the queue, another 5 methods. In the set, another 5 methods. But this collection is being extended in the list, queue, and set. How many methods are there in the list?
25.
25.
How many methods?
25.
25.
25.
25.
So this is the way it's been extended. Okay. Now, money. Is there any method being implemented in any of these blue boxes? Implemented.
No, sir. No.
Why?
Because all our interface will only extend.
Perfect. So these are all our interfaces and there is no methods being implemented because it's only extended from 10 to another 10 here added, 20 happened, and from 20 plus 5 here 25, please 20 and 5 here 25, and this 20 and 5 25. So these are the things is happened now. Okay. Now these interfaces, to use these interfaces, what we have to do?
To implement that
Implement
method.
the methods.
So you have to
Have
implement,
to
these
implement
things
the
into
methods.
any other class.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now this list interface, it's been implemented in array list. Same list interface, it's been implemented in linked list. This list interface been implemented in vector.
Vector.
Okay, these are the different classes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
now in the list, how many methods we have?
25.
25. So 25 in the array list, another 4
25.
methods, 5 methods are there. So 25 plus 5,
29.
30.
30 methods. 25 plus 5, 30 methods.
5, that.
Linked list, another 10 methods are there. How many methods are there in linked list?
35.
35. In the vector, 1 method is there. How many methods are there in
26.
vector now?
26.
26.
Okay, so this is what is gonna be happen in this box. Okay, now this queue, the queue has to be implemented in some other interface. So where it is been implemented?
Priority
queue.
This is another class. Okay, now in the priority queue, another 10 methods are there. How many methods are there right now?
35.
35.
35. Perfect. So okay, in the same way, the set interface, it's been implemented in another 2 classes. One is hash set, one is linked hash set. This hash set has another 5 methods and linked hash set has another 5 methods. How many methods are there right now in the both the
30.
classes?
30. 30.
30 classes. Okay, 30 methods. So, now you have very much clear idea about how these interfaces and how these classes been implemented and what is the structure of this collections framework. Okay, right?
Yes.
Okay, now coming to the point, why we need to use these things? What is the use of it? Okay, so we have understand about a array, right? Single dimensional array we have understand, and we have understand two dimensional array, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So in the single dimensional array, how we are gonna be store the items and how we are gonna be access the items, we know already.
Yes.
Okay. Now, one question to you. Vasant,
Yes, ma'am.
to access the items in from the an array, how many ways we have?
Either we can use the name, or else we can use the index.
Okay, there are two ways are there, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, by accessing the name or by accessing the index. Okay, Mona, index starts from which
0,
number?
sir.
0. Very good. So this is the way we are accessing the array elements right now. Correct?
Yes.
Now, in the array, when we creating itself, we will say array of string, array of integer we are saying, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, to access those things, we have some limitations over there. Like, means like limitations in the sense like all the different types of feasible methods are not available in the arrays. Okay. So to extend those things, we have collections. There are some more advantages are there. I'll talk about all these things tomorrow. But up to now, you just understand like the arrays are there. The extended version of arrays is collections. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the point here is in this chart, what are the classes and what are the interfaces we use generally means we use hardly 3 to 4. Okay. Rest of the things are also needed, but hardly we use 3 to 4. For example, we use list, we use array list, we use set, and we use hash set, and we use linked list. Maximum we use these things, but you have to understand what is the background of all these things. List is a class or interface?
Interface.
Okay. Now guys, one question immediately. Money, how can I create an object for the list? I want to create an object for a list. How can I?
Object for a list. Sir, interface can't have object.
I know, sir. But my question is, I want to create an object to a list. How can I do that? Look at the picture. Understand the picture. List, it's been implemented in array list. List is being implemented in linked list.
Linked list.
List is being implemented in vector.
Vector.
Yes.
Okay. I want to create an object to a list.
Yes.
Yes, we can create object.
Mana, let him think. Money.
Yeah.
I have an interface and I have a 3 different classes. So, and it's been implemented in all 3 different classes. I want to create an object with the list.
Array list constructor.
Pranusha.
Sir. list array object is equal to new array list.
Perfect. Money. What happened?
I said list array list constructor.
Yes. List obj equal to new array list. Okay. Create one more thing.
Sir,
Create one more object.
list object equal obj1 equal to new of linked list constructor.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Sulochana. I want to create an object for set.
Set. Using a set object name equals to new hash set constructor.
Okay.
Another thing is linked hash set also. Another object.
Okay. Anish, I want to create object to queue.
DQ. Hello.
Queue. I want to create an object to queue.
Q or DQ now?
Queue. I want to create an object to a queue.
Q equal
Q obj equal to
new priority.
New priority.
No, you can't.
What happened? We can't do that.
Hello.
Yes, Anish, we can't do that.
No. For interface, you can't do that.
Okay, so new obj equal to new priority queue, you can't do that. Correct?
No, it will do that. It will do that. It's a class, then it will create for that.
Okay. Vasant, I want to create object to iterable.
Object to iterable. Yeah, iterable. We can use any of the implemented class for creating it, right?
Any of the means?
Actually, there is no implemented class for iterable interface.
Okay.
Iterable IT equal to new array list, like that.
Anish, let him give an idea.
Yes, that's what I'm already. It's like there is no implemented class for iterable, but there are, for example, here collection, list, queue, set. There are interfaces which extends the iterable and also have implemented classes like array list, priority queue, hash set. So I think iterable object equal to new of any of those implemented classes, constructor of the implemented classes will get. We can create an object for it.
Okay. First of all, can we able to create object? Possible?
No, for interface, it is not possible.
By seeing the structure, I can able to create an object.
Yes.
Okay. Amitabh, is it correct?
Yes.
Okay. Mona, is it correct?
Yes, sir. Because the iterable extend in collection, the collection extend in list is possible because I implement class array list have all things.
That's fine. Yes. Okay. Sulochana, do you think it's correct?
Yes,
Think and tell me. Are you sure?
Yes, Anna. We can create object for iterable using array list, linked list, vector, those and all. Because we are implementing those classes in those interfaces. In that interface, iterable is extended in collection. Collection is extended in queue. Queue is extended in list.
That's
so
fine.
all.
Yeah. I understand. Okay. Wait a minute. Pranisha, do you think these guys are telling correct?
Yes, sir. We can do it, sir, by
sure?
using that.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anish, do you think it's correct?
Yeah.
You need to think well. I'm asking this many times means you need to understand, is it correct or not? Is it correct?
By seeing the diagram, we can. Yes.
It's correct or not?
Yeah, yes, sir. I'm giving the wrong.
Mani, are you sure? Mani?
Yes, sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
That's really great, guys. Yes, it is. So I thought I can able to manipulate one guy, but I didn't. Okay. That's nice. That means, see, this is what is needs, and this much of understanding is needed. Okay. So if you have this much of clear idea, by seeing the code itself, you can able to say, okay, this happened by this way. Okay. So that is the flow, it will be happen. Okay. So this is the total structure of a collection. Now, understanding this one is so easy. Okay. Now, inside to the array list, there are 10 methods. Like, for example, for an array, there is a length and there is a index of, and there is a different methods are there, right? So that serves different purpose. In the same way, for an array list, there are 10 methods will be there. For linked list, there are 20 methods will be there. Okay. But there are different purpose it serves, and there are different importance is available. Okay. So, array list, linked list, vector, it's everything deals with the collections only. But the importance is, it's gonna be different. Like, for example, linked list, it has the previous queue, previous address and the next address, like different purpose it serves, in the same way. Okay. All the different classes which we have seen is have a different unique purpose. So I'm not going to be discuss all these things, like, what exactly array list does, what exactly linked list does, what exactly vector does. So we are not going to be discuss everything. This will be have you can able to see, and you can able to understand, and when you're doing your practice, and when you get your requirement, you're gonna be implement all these things. Okay. But when you see when you want to create one array list, how you are gonna be create an object? Okay. List obj equal to new array list. This is the way we are gonna be create an object, or other way we can create an object. Okay. I can go for Ranusha. The other way, how can I create an object to array list? I told you one way, like list obj equal to new array list. The other way I can able to create an object. How?
By using parameter constructors.
No, there is no parameters. Just think like there is no parameters for now. There may be other parameters, but just for now, there are no parameters. There are two ways we can create an object now by seeing this picture. Yes. How?
By using collection object is equal to new array list.
Okay. I don't want to confuse you. I'll give you the answers. Okay. Now, by seeing the structure of diagram, we can able to create an object for these classes and these interfaces two ways. One, for this array list, by using all these collections, iterable, collection, and list. By using these three, we can create an object. One way.
Yes.
And the second way is by using this same
array list.
Array list obj equal to new array list.
Yes.
Okay. Now the difference between these two, Mona, what is the difference between these two?
What's I don't understand.
Okay.
Should I go ahead?
We have created two types of objects, Mona. Iterable collection list. By using of these three interfaces, we created an object with array list. And the second way of object is array list obj equal to new array list. These are the two different ways we created an object. Now, what is the difference between these two?
This is acceptance list only we are creating na acceptance list only, sir. But iterable we are go to create na the all method we are accept sir.
Little bit. We need some more detailed answer, Mona. I mean, I understand your concept. What are your answer also I understand, but I need little bit detailed explanation.
Because the array list we are created list interface now. Just go to constructor inside the list iteration interface only. I see that, but I am creating the iterable interface now. Just I go to see list interface, then collection interface, then iterable interface. So whole method we can see and accept it, sir.
Your simple problem, Mona, like you little bit confused here. You're telling reverse of it.
Yes.
Okay, you're telling reverse of it. Basically, what happened, by seeing the diagram, might be you confused, but the point here is iterable has 10, collection has 10, list has 5. So which interface has more methods?
List.
List.
It means list has 25 methods.
Yes.
So that means list can able to get the iterable collections method.
And collection methods.
Yes.
Okay, not iterable will get list methods.
Yes, sir. Yes. Sorry, sir.
Yes.
Okay, you have tell the reverse, okay?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Now the
please repeat that, Anna.
What was that, Anish?
I'm saying that please repeat it now.
Okay. My question was, Anish, by seeing this diagram, to the classes, we can able to create two types of objects. First type of object is, for example, an array list. You can able to have iterable, collection, list. By using these three interfaces, you can create an object to the array list. First way. Second way is array list obj equal to new array list. This is the second way. Now, my another question was, what is the difference between these two objects? Okay. There is a minute difference is there. What is the difference? That is what I was asking. Okay.
Yes.
Listen carefully. You will understand the answer over there. Okay. Pranusha.
Sir.
What is the difference between these two objects?
By using array list, we are creating object for list.
No.
Yes.
Array list obj equal to new array list. List obj equal to new array list. What is the difference between these two objects?
May I explain clearly, sir, now?
No, that's fine, Mona. I understand. Okay, let the other persons get the chance.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Yes, Pranusha, go ahead.
So 1 second, sir.
Where is Sandeep? Sandeep?
Yeah, Sandeep some work, so he did not attend the class. He said,
okay.
To record that session, you can put.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead, Pranusha. Sorry.
Array list object is equal to list set.
Array list object equal to new list. Pranusha, think and tell the answer, okay? It's very straightforward, and Pranusha, I mean, you're not, I'm not confusing you. We have able to create two types of objects. What is the simple difference between these two objects?
So second one, can you repeat one, sir? List object is equal to.
Okay, by seeing this diagram, what you're understanding, Pranusha, iterable collections and lists. This is the one way and coming to the array list, correct?
Yes, sir.
So now, if you want to create an object to a list, what you do?
List object is equal to array list, new array list.
New array list. That's you can do one way, right?
Yes, sir, one way.
Okay. Now the second way is by directly creating object to the class also. Array list obj equal to new array list.
New array list.
So there are two ways you can able to create an object, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, what is the difference between these two ways? Two objects, what is the difference?
Array list is extending, implementing the list set, and the list is from a class.
List is from?
It's a class.
List is an interface, Pranusha. It is not a class.
Sorry. It's an interface. And array list is a class.
Correct. I was asking what is the difference between these two objects. Okay, think about it. I'll come to Sulochana. What is the difference between these two?
Yeah, in list we create object means it will having whatever methods in iterable collections and list 25 methods. Those methods will be displayed only. If you create array list object, it will display all methods because we are implementing those interfaces in array list. So that's why we are getting all methods.
Okay. Right. Okay.
In list, we are implementing those on that iterable and collection only, right? So using that list object, we are getting list methods, collection methods, and iterable methods only. Okay. We are not getting any methods in array list class.
Yes.
Yes, Amitabh.
Yes, Moral. I agree with Sulochana, but actually when we create the object with the list, so then we can't, if we create the object and then by that object, if we call the methods, then we can't call the methods of the array list class itself. And if we create the object by the array list, then we can call all the methods which are array list of its own and the methods from list, collection, and iterables.
Yeah, we don't want array list methods means we don't want to create that object, array list object. We want only that interface methods means we can create object for list using that array list constructor. Then we can enable that constructor methods.
Yeah, that's really great. Okay, Pranisha, are you clear about it? Or
yes, sir.
Confused now?
So for list, we are creating object for array. For list, we are creating array list object, right, sir? As a constructor.
Yes, Pranusha, correct.
By using list methods, we can get all the methods from the constructor. Array list.
No, Pranisha, like I believe you are still confusing state.
Yes, sir.
Can I say in Telugu for understanding, Pranusha?
You want to say in Tamil?
No, Telugu. I think Pranusha knows Telugu.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, Pranisha, I mean, okay, Vasant, can you explain her?
Yeah, Pranisha, no. Can I explain? Pranisha, you know Tamil, right? I will explain.
Yeah.
Okay, இப்போ வந்து என்னன்னா இப்போ லிஸ்ட்ங்கிறது வந்து ஒரு இன்டர்ஃபேஸ். அதுல வந்து ஒரு இப்போ நம்ம அதுல வந்து வெறும் மெத்தட் வந்து இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் பண்ண மாட்டோம், வெறும் டிஃபைன் மட்டும் பண்ணியிருப்போம். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் லிஸ்ட்ல வந்து நம்ம வந்து ஒரு 3 மெத்தட் வந்து நம்ம டிஃபைன் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். அப்படிங்கும்போது அதோட இம்ப்ளிமெண்டேஷன் வந்து நம்ம இப்போ அரே லிஸ்ட்ல பண்ணியிருக்கோம்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க. அது வந்து ஒரு கிளாஸ். ஓகேவா? இப்போ அரே லிஸ்ட் வந்து லிஸ்ட்டை வந்து இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். கரெக்டுங்களா? இப்ப அதுல என்ன பண்றோம்னா, இப்ப லிஸ்ட்ல இருக்கிற மெத்தடை வந்து நம்ம வந்து அரே லிஸ்ட்ல இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் பண்ணிருப்போம், அதோட பாடியோட. கரெக்ட்டுங்களா? இப்ப வந்து
லிஸ்ட்ல இந்த மெத்தட் வந்து அரே லிஸ்ட்ல
இது இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் பண்ணிருப்போம். அதுல வந்து இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் பண்ணிருப்போம் எல்லா மெத்தடையும். இப்ப நம்ம வந்து ஆப்ஜெக்ட் வந்து லிஸ்ட்டுக்கு, அதாவது ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நம்ம மௌலி சொன்ன மாதிரி இப்ப லிஸ்ட் ஆப்ஜெக்ட் ஈக்குவல் டு நியூ அரே லிஸ்ட் அப்படின்னு கிரியேட் பண்ணிருக்கும் போது நம்ம வந்து லிஸ்ட்ல வந்து என்னென்ன மெத்தட் கொடுத்துருக்கோமோ அதை மட்டும்தான் வந்து நம்ம அந்த ஆப்ஜெக்ட் யூஸ் பண்ணி அக்சஸ் பண்ண முடியும் அரே லிஸ்ட்ல. இதே வந்து நீங்க வந்து இப்ப அரே லிஸ்ட்ல வந்து நான் அந்த லிஸ்ட்ல இருக்கிற 3 மெத்தட் நீங்க இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க, அது போக இன்னொரு மெத்தடும் நீங்க இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. அது வந்து வெறும் அது வந்து லிஸ்ட்ல நம்ம டிஃபைனே பண்ணல, ஆனா அரே லிஸ்ட்ல வந்து நீங்க பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. சரிங்களா? அப்படி இருக்கும்போது நீங்க அரே லிஸ்ட் ஆப்ஜெக்ட் ஈக்குவல் டு நியூ அரே லிஸ்ட் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி கிரியேட் பண்ணும்போது அந்த ஆப்ஜெக்ட் யூஸ் பண்ணும்போது வந்து நீங்க வந்து எல்லா மெத்தடுமே பண்ணிக்கலாம். அதாவது அரே லிஸ்ட்ல
வந்து லிஸ்டோட ஆப்ஜெக்ட்ஸ், மெத்தட்ஸ் அண்ட் கலெக்ஷன் அண்ட் இட்டரபிள் மெத்தட்ஸ் எல்லாம்
ஆமா அப்படி பண்ணிக்கலாம். நீங்க வந்து இது லிஸ்ட்டுக்கு நீங்க வச்சு கிரியேட் பண்ணும்போது அது என்ன பர்பஸ்னா, அது வந்து ரெஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் பண்ணுது. வெறும் நீங்க இன்டர்ஃபேஸ்ல இருக்கிற மெத்தடை மட்டும்தான் யூஸ் பண்ண முடியும் அப்படிங்கறது வந்து அது வந்து ரெஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் பண்ணும். அதுக்கு தான் நம்ம வந்து லிஸ்ட் ஆப்ஜெக்ட் ஈக்குவல் டு நியூ அரே லிஸ்ட் அப்படின்னு கிரியேட் பண்ணோம்னா லிஸ்ட்ல நீங்க என்ன மெத்தட் கொடுத்துருக்கீங்களோ அதை மட்டும்தான் நீங்க வந்து யூஸ் பண்ண முடியும். இப்ப அதான் டிஃபரன்ஸ் அவர் கேக்குது.
ஓகே, லிஸ்ட்லோட மெத்தட்ஸ் மட்டும் தான் கிரியேட் பண்ண முடியும். ஓகே, லாஸ்ட்ல
அது
Okay.
மட்டும் தான் நீங்க அக்சஸ் பண்ண முடியும் அந்த ஆப்ஜெக்ட் கிரியேட் பண்ணும்போது.
Ah.
லிஸ்ட் ஆப்ஜெக்ட் ஈக்குவல் டு நியூ அரே லிஸ்ட் அப்படின்னு கிரியேட் பண்ணும்போது அந்த ஆப்ஜெக்ட் யூஸ் பண்ணி நீங்க லிஸ்ட்ல வந்து என்னென்ன மெத்தட் கொடுத்துறீங்களோ அந்த 3 மெத்தட், இப்போ 3 மெத்தட் மட்டும் தான் கொடுத்துருக்கீங்கன்னா அது மட்டும் தான் நீங்க அக்சஸ் பண்ண முடியும்.
Okay.
இதே நீங்க வந்து இப்போ அரே லிஸ்ட் ஆப்ஜெக்ட் ஈக்குவல் டு நியூ அரே லிஸ்ட் அப்படிங்கும்போது நீங்க அந்த 3 மெத்தட் இல்லாம இன்னொரு மெத்தட் ஏதாவது நீங்க அரே லிஸ்ட்ல எழுதிருந்தீங்க அப்படின்னா அந்த மெத்தடையும் நீங்க அக்சஸ் பண்ணலாம் அரே லிஸ்ட்டுக்கு வந்து நீங்க ஆப்ஜெக்ட் கிரியேட் பண்ணும்போது.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I got it, sir.
Okay. I mean, I think you have to
Thank
do
you, Vasan.
practice,
Yeah, no problem.
Pranisha. Okay. So,
Yes, sir.
guys, do you understand the importance of last previous session?
Yes, Anna.
So,
Yes.
if you understand that one, I believe, you know, if you take this, that same diagram, and what are the questions we have asked, I have asked you guys, you know, and you guys given answers, real time people also can't able to give it. I am pretty much sure about it. Okay. If you take the same thing diagram and ask them like, you know, the same thing, iterable has 10, collection has 20, list has 5, and array list has. How many methods are there in array list? The people will not give an answer. And there is a lot of people have a question like, when you create an object for array list, we have used list obj equal to new array list. They do that because it will be available in the internet and they will do that. But many people does not understand why they have to do that. Why they have to do that list obj equal to new array list. Okay. So that is the situation with the other people. Now you people are ahead of them. Okay. So 100% acceptable, you don't have an experience. But in the same way, they do have experience, but they don't have a concept. But you have a concept. Okay. That is the difference. So you people are very much more rather than the real-time people. They got an opportunity and they are in working now. But someday you will also get an opportunity, but you will do the best because you know what to do and why to do. That is also a major point. Okay. Got it?
Yes, Anna.
Okay. That's really great, guys. So this is about the whole collections. Okay. Now I will come and each and every topic. I'll tell you few things, and you people go and do all the different types of examples. I don't want to give you, you know, all these vectors, array, DQ, tree set. These are the different classes are there, and as I said, that has a different purpose. Based on your requirement only, we will do that, or else we will not touch at all. Yeah, in my 13 years experience, I did not do an example with the tree set, you know. So I did not remember also. Whenever if anyone says, you know, if I open in the internet and see this diagram, then only I will see this tree set, array, DQ, and stack. All these things we will not implement at all. Okay, in real-time projects. But you need to know if sometime there is a requirement comes, like if there is any example, if you find in internet with the implement of tree set, you have to understand, okay, because of this, these are the things that happen. So this is the way we need to implement. By seeing the example itself, you need to understand how to solve a problem. Okay. That is why we have understand this total concept. Now, tell me one thing, how much easy it is right now? Amitabh. So by seeing this, how much easy it is now?
Yes, it is easy for now because we have understood the before concept. So it is being easy right now.
So it is so much easy, you know. So there is nothing difference. Only the point here is you need to understand how it works and why. When you give an answer, as I said, from the day one, when you able to answer why, means you can able to do this 100%. Okay. If you are not able to answer why, that's it. That's a bigger question mark. Okay. So list comes with array list, and for creating an object, I have to use like list obj equal to new array list. That's a blind line the people will remember and implement. Okay. That is the way it's gonna be happen. So it is so easy, guys. That's what I was starting the class, you know, I was saying like it is so easy and also it's so tough. Okay. So if
Yes.
you understand, it is so easy. There is nothing is there. Nothing, not even a single penny to you need to spend to think about it. Okay. Okay. Now coming to the classes. So these are the interfaces you all know. Now coming to the classes, we'll understand what are the little bit importance. I will not go inside. You just go. I will tell you the few classes and few interfaces, which is very important and which we used in our daily projects. Just understand how it works and do the examples as a today's work. And we will discuss if you have any questions tomorrow. Okay. Now,
Yes.
the first thing is array list. So array list and the list. So these shares with the same group. Array list, linked list, vector, it will share from the same list only, right?
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
there are simple differences between the array list and linked list. Okay. Now array list is the same way where you have a collections of objects like as an array, and you are going to be stored into the one big array where you have a extra methods rather than whatever the arrays which we learn. That is the first thing we have seen. Okay. Now the linked list, this linked list is there. You have a links between the each items, whatever the items which is in the array. Okay. So the first item, it has the, I mean, if you take the second item, it has a link for the previous item and the next item. Okay. The first item, it does not have any link because that's the first item. It has a link of the second item. So some way there are some links are there, because if you see this one, you already understand and did a lot of homeworks in your college days, basically. Okay. So if you people are not from this computers background, that's also fine. But there are some type of different purposes there. Okay. So one is list and the other one is array list. And third one is linked list in this sector. That's it. I don't want to go ahead with this vector and stack. I too don't know. If you ask me right now, what is a vector and stack? If I need to read and I need to come up with the answer for this. Okay. I too don't know about that. Now, coming to this set. The set means this interface. Okay. This purpose of this interface means normally if you do the mathematics, okay, in the mathematics, we use set and unions. Do you guys remember this Venn diagrams, all this stuff?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So basically in the mathematics, the same set means you have a one set of values which are unique. There will be no duplicate. That is called a
Yes.
set, right?
Yes.
Same
Yes.
mathematical concept here also. There is nothing changed. The set means it has a unique values. Okay. Now this is a unique value means how about the hash set?
This will also have
Asset also
unique
unique,
value.
unique value.
Unique values.
This also should be unique value.
Yes,
Only
it
the
should.
difference
Yes.
is the interface and this is the class, and there are some other extra methods
Yes,
available here.
Yes.
You can just go through that and understand how it works. Okay.
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 And these are the two things only we use, guys. I really know, you know, I did not implement this Q, DQ, all these things I did not implement at all. But these are the things only we use. And sometimes you can see sorted set. That means like, you know about set. What do you mean by set? It has only unique values, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Now, sorted means in the set, you need to sort from the ascending order and descending order. That is what you are going to be do this.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Those are the extra methods will be available in the sorted set. But basically, I use in my 13 years of experience, list, array list, sometimes linked list, set and hash set. That's it. I did not use anything else over there. So I will not say that, you know, you should not learn all these things, but you will not remember, guys. That's what I mean to say that, okay. Even if you do all these things also, you will not remember. But the point is just understand what it is happening and what are the methods are available in the array list, linked list and hash set. Okay. Now, everyone says like, you know, just you go here and understand what is there. How to do that? How do you understand all these things? Basically, if you go to the W3 schools, we have seen array and list of methods we have seen, right? But for array list, how to go that? For this, it's very simple, you know. Now, for example, I'm creating a list. Okay. So you have this one. So guys, you need to understand the syntax of the list. Basically, for array, how we will write? Mani, can you help me on the arrays example? How to create an array?
Yes, sir. Data type of variable name equal to
String.
Okay. Square brackets.
Okay.
Variable name I equal to.
Okay.
Flower brackets. Values.
Right. This is the way we create, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
How now? What is the difference between these two? What do you think? What is the difference between these two? This is a data type.
Yes.
Yes,
This
sir.
is a you're talking about and you're playing with the classes and interfaces. Okay, got it?
Yes.
Okay. Now the simple point is like there will be the way how to use these things. That is a syntax over there. List, square, I mean the less than symbol, and you will have any type of data type. So it will define as a T. T means anything. Okay. So I say like string. Okay. New array list and whatever I can give. I want to give the array list, linker list, any class I can give, which is implemented this list interface, right?
Yes.
Okay. That is the way it's gonna be happen here. Got it?
So,
Yes.
sir, and line 44, the list within less than and greater than symbol, we have given a data type. So it is independent of the list we have declared before or anything. Like we can give any data type there.
Yeah, you can give
Yeah. Only that is that greater than less than, it is called generics, right? Inside that we will be giving the wrapper class.
For
That is,
now, don't go that much deeper. Okay, so I don't want to implement introduce new words to confuse people. Okay,
yeah.
so just understand how it works. Okay, basically
Yes.
to give an array, how it is happening, guys? We'll say string array variable equal to something we are giving. So if I want to give an integer array, we say integer array, okay, variable
name,
one equal to
number.
in the same
Array
way
of
we provide array of numbers, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So this is the way we give. Now, if we want a this is also an array. That's what Moulali said, right? So this is also an array, but which type of array? Now, if I want to say a string, give as a string. So it's a string array. Now, for example, obj dot. Now you have a add. So as I said earlier, there are list of some methods is available more than the array which is available right now. Okay. Okay. For example, if I say add here, I can give
Some name.
hello. Okay.
Yes.
And obj dot remove. Okay. You can give an object or you can give an index. That's anything you can give. Okay. So like that, there are multiple features, multiple methods are available for doing all your operations with a list. Okay, those operations you cannot able to do with the array, because for example, we'll see var dot. Do you have a add method here?
No.
You can't add
No.
it. Once you have defined means, for example, if you define this a and b, until this die, the values of this variable is a and b only, until unless you change. Okay. For example, if you want to change this variable means var equal to I need to give again a comma b comma c. See, like for example, you know, did I do something? Array const can only be used initializers. Okay, so at the starting only we can do. We cannot able to change at all. Okay, so that is the point here. Now, but for example, if you want to change at any time, I can able to do it in the list. So if I want to add it here, obj dot
add,
then you can give
another.
Right. And also, for example, when I'm initializing itself, I can able to give some more things also here. Like for example, okay. Yeah. Oh, I totally forgot the syntax. Let me syntax. Oh.
obj dot add of கொடுத்துட்டு full கொடுக்கலாம் sir.
No. That is normal. I want to create some more in a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah. For example, you can do like this too. I don't want to disturb this one. This is the one way. This is another way. Like
We have to remove that braces.
No, close the brace.
Another one close.
probably I did not find the right example. Let me see that. List string new array list of this one. I'm correct only, right? This is what is that, right?
List of is deleted in your Eclipse. The word list of the keyword.
There is I don't see this one. There is other way to do that, sir. I forgot totally. That's okay. I'll tell you tomorrow if it is like, you know, I have in my programs, it is there. I'll get it and I'll tell you now. I don't want to waste the time now. So there are different methods are giving with the list interface so that you can able to easily handle your data. Okay, that is the major advantage why we have a different collections. Okay.
Yes, so Molali, as we have created an object and we are adding some hello and hi there. So where the hello and hi, which to which array list they are going, they are adding.
What was it? Last question.
So I am saying like I am adding the hello and hi these strings with the help of the object. So to which array list they are going? Like how can I print the array list?
OBJ.
Okay, so the name of the array list is OBJ.
Of course, right? This is the way only you are able to access, right, Amitabh? You are saying OBJ, you are creating an object. In the object, you are calling all these methods, right? OBJ.add, OBJ.add. You are putting all these items inside this OBJ only.
Okay, okay. So OBJ is now is an array list.
That's what it is, right?
Okay.
Correct? If you see this one, what is an object of array list means, what do you say?
What an object of an array list? Yes, the OBJ would be the
OBJ only, right?
Yes.
So you are doing all the operations with the help of OBJ only, right?
Yes.
So you are gonna put everything. So there are multiple things are there, guys. So I will not say you have to use this this method or that method. You can go and you can able to understand all these things. Now I will give you one simple example. How do you see how many methods are there? You just go here. I am not able to see the source. Maybe in my Eclipse is not coming, but guys, like, you know, you can able to get it in some other Eclipses. So you can able to control, and this one, if you see this one, you can able to see this and see, open the implementation. Let's see. I'm not able to get that source, or else you can able to get it, all the methods, whatever the methods is there in Java docs. You say Java docs list, then it will open this. This is the methods and their explanations. You can able to find it everything here. Okay, guys, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So you have, for example, which one is this? This is the interface of list. So in this list, what you can see, if you see here, add with the different parameters, and add all clear, contains all, is it equal, get means if you want to access the item from the list means you need to use the get method. It returns the element at the specified position in the list. If you can give get 0, get 1, get 2, if you give like that, you will be able to access it. Okay. And you can check like, is the list is empty or not. So all these things you can able to use when you are doing the operations with the list. Okay.
Yes.
So these are the things, guys, you know, you can see n number of examples is available in the internet. You can able to go through there. So do it your examples. So if we are able to understand this diagram, all these things are very easy. So these implementations, everything, you know, okay. So I want an add an object means, okay, I want to go here and check what is the method is there for. Okay, there is the add method. I need to pass an index, an element. I can able to do that. Or else if I pass an element directly, it will be able to do that. Okay. So like that, you have different ways. For example, what is the difference between these two? If I say here, add is hello is happened. This is hello happened. What is this position of this hello? 0. What is the position of hi? Is 1, right?
1.
Yes.
Okay. Now I want to add in the position of between these two, I want to add one more item. Okay. So I want to move hi to 2. I want to move hi to one more. Before hi, I want to add one more. Then I need to say obj not add test, comma, 1.
Yes.
So you can give the position also where I want to add it also. Okay. So, I mean, there are multiple things, guys. Oh, I given the reverse basically. And 100%, I'm sure the people will not, as for example, if you take me itself, I too did not remember the syntax. Only the syntax I will go into the internet only. But when you do the practice, you will understand all these things. Okay.
Yes.
So the major idea here is you need to understand how to use it. Okay. If you know how to use it, if you remember or not, that's no matter. It will easily, you can able to, by seeing the program, you can able to do that. Okay. Okay, guys. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Tomorrow, what is your work means? You have to go to this, whatever the, this Java T point collections. If you say like collections in Java T point, you will get this picture and understand all these things and try to do an example with the list, array list, set, maybe linked list. Okay.
All three.
Sorry.
So we have to do example for all three.
Yeah, do the examples with the list, array list, set, and maybe with linked list. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
We are write a program, sir.
Yes, you need to write the programs and implement different methods. If you have any questions in the methods, go to the Java docs and with the class name in the interface, you will get all these methods with the explanations and you can able to implement. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
Yes,
Right.
Anna, can you please tell me tomorrow what assessment or assignment? I'm not getting this.
Okay. Whatever.
List, array list, and linked list.
You have to go by seeing this diagram, understand clearly. I mean, you people are very much understand. I know that, but I just want to make sure. Go to this Java T point with the collections, understand this one, and go to the 2 or 3 different classes and interfaces. One is list, one is array list, and set. If you do like how to add a item, how to remove a item, how to check is the item is exist or not, how to get an item, how to loop an item, like that you can try different methods so that you can able to understand what is the difference between an array and what is the difference between these collections.
Yes.
Okay, that is the first thing you will get it, and you will be practice how to use the methods which is available inside this list, which is available inside this array list, and which is available in the inside this set. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So those are the things. It's very clear. Okay.
Yes.
That's it, guys. So this is the point, and I believe Sneha and Sandeep is not available today. So tell them, and guys, team A, team B, team C, meet with your teams, and if someone is lagged, please help them. So bring them to the speed. I understand totally it will take time, but so whenever if you are telling to the some other person, it will be helpful to you only. Okay.
Okay.
So that's a major agenda. So do your practice. So there is nothing wrong. Someone will be fast, someone will be slow. So no, there's no ups and downs here. So everyone is equal. Try to help them with it. Okay.
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 Anna, I have some doubt. I understand.
Yes, Anish.
Can I start? I'm saying that the diagram was too much confusing for me, but I got it the last concept, but it's too much confusing now.
Okay, if you are confusing means you did not understand the last week class.
No, Anna, I got it, but you asked the question that retrieval can fetch the array, means you can make that array list, that question, Anna.
So probably what you can do, Anish, meet with your team, explain what did you understand to the team, so that someone will help you. Okay. Even though if it is not clear, let me know tomorrow. I'll help you on that. Okay. Okay. Yes, Mona.
சார் சனிக்கிழமை நான் கிளாஸ் வரல சார். அந்த சனிக்கிழமைக்கு உள்ள எல்லா ப்ரோக்ராமும் நான் டேக் ஷார்ட் எடுத்துக்கலாமா? நான் ஒரு ப்ரோக்ராம் தான் ட்ரை பண்ணேன். எனக்கு கொடுத்த ஒர்க் அவுட் எல்லா ப்ரோக்ராமும் ட்ரை பண்ணி பார்க்கலாமா சார்?
That's fine, Mona. I'll send you the whatever the programs which I given to the other people.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine, guys. So that's it from my side today. So we'll meet you tomorrow. That's fine, Anish? Okay. So we'll meet you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Thank you, sir.